What's going on?
Good morning. It's a game of set the block down, pick it up, bring it back to the trailer, find a new one.
Aren't they all new?
Yeah, they actually are brand new. I heard you guys had to go rip the steel.
Yeah, they were still wet. I couldn't believe the rebar didn't pull out of them.
Okay, so that we need a clean front right corner, which is that one. How's that corner look right there? That's what's going to be showing.
This one?
Yeah.
Or this one?
No.
Or this one?
Yeah.
How about that one?
No. Is that? What the heck is wrong with it? It's all slanted and shish kebab. How about this one?
Looks clean to me.
That's what I said about the last one. Come on, Nuggle. 3,800 pounds apiece. Chain is 3,500 pound strength, so it should be fun.
Did the engine die, or why did you stop?
Gotta go get some P-Rock.
Morning.
Morning. Okay, you want to go look at that? And oh, we got so many people asking so many questions and why the wall is crooked. So bring them over here.
Come on.
Describe to them. I say stand up there and show the wall. It's a driveway. So the semis, the seed semis or chemical semis will back in this driveway, as you can see. So we had to curve the wall so they can fit in there. Well, they can't see because the excavator's in the way, so failed attempt of showing. Now we gotta get P-Rock in here, right?
I don't know. It's a hopeless attempt here, in my opinion, of a cement slab, but
It's the cheap man's way of cementing.
we're recycling, right, Eric?
More recycling.
It was so much fun installing them, too.
As long as we're positive, that's all that matters.
Right. Green energy.
Positive for what?
It's gonna work.
Attitude, I guess. That's what I was always told.
Oh, you know what's even more sad is that this paint smell mixed with the manure smell is a worse smell than just the manure smell. That's what's very discouraging to me.
Get away from my coffee, muddy feet. Oh, Jay.
Toby, you just had a bath yesterday. What are you doing?
Oh.
Get down into the
Hey, get out of the mud.
Stay off the clean concrete.
So Eric's gonna go get some P-Rock from town to finish up that project down there with the retaining wall. Dad just told me to get anything out of the shed and everything moved away from this wall here because they are gonna come start doing dirt work here. We're gonna do some of it with the excavator to pull away some gravel from this building, but they're gonna pour concrete here. So it's 132 feet long, but I believe we're going out 40 feet. So it's a lot of concrete and a lot of dirt work. I think they got fancy grading tools for their skid loader is my guess, but where the semi's coming in and out, they want us to use the excavator to dig down about 6 inches or so, 8 inches, so that their skid loader can work with it a little easier. And I gotta go get the belly dump hooked up, right, Dougal?
Now my shower's leaking in my house. Won't shut off.
Junk.
Monday.
Junk.
How's your day going? How's your shower?
They look like they're having a good, enjoyable time watching us.
Oh, there's a few of them. It's Monday. There's a few out there that are should have stayed in bed type of deal, but it is what it is.
That's right. You want some of this? Get hyped up?
No, that'll
Excited?
give you a heart attack and a stroke all at once.
So I gotta hook up the belly dump to a semi. Dad wants a triple axle semi put on it so we can haul a little bit more. And they're all hooked up. These two are hooked up. Where's the other one? I think that's on a water trailer. But I think we'll use this big purple one here. Everybody likes driving that one. this trailer don't have any jacks on it. Just set it on blocks of wood. It gets pretty tight.
Don't forget about the aluminum rim too.
What about the aluminum rim?
Well, the blocks are sitting on top of the aluminum rim.
Yeah, that sinks in the dirt sideways. And
Should I back it up?
I'll slam it in there. You hold the people.
Okay. Toby, how you doing? Oh, he don't have it locked in. Gotta lock it. Oh, lock it and ram it. Huh. Well, I'm glad you were there to see that, but the poly played Monday. Now that didn't quite work out so well, did it?
No.
Huh. Monday.
You should
Grab
have
some more stuff.
some jacks on this thing so that wouldn't happen.
Well, it tore loose right by a bolt hole.
Yeah, because it hit here and not where it's supposed to hit.
You think it hit up there?
It hooked here.
Well, then it's your fault. You wrapped
Oh,
it.
I watched it happen. Happened on the first nudge.
Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things.
Yep. Call May West. We need another.
Oh, man. I'd imagine I'll go get some tape. Tape that back together. It should be fine. Just
Should be.
shove that in there and little gorilla glue.
It's getting hot out. It's really, really sticky. That's junk.
It is junk. It's gonna take a while to air that big tank up because the trailer itself has got one big tank.
Tire seems to be deflated.
A tire flat too?
It's
Oh,
not
dear.
flat. It's just flat on the bottom.
Just the bottom side. Yep. Oh boy, you know what? I got these guys in one hand and my coffee in the other, so the important things
you had a
first.
third hand.
Take them. I gotta have my coffee.
If you had a third hand, your phone would be in it.
Well, then I gotta have
That's new. Look at it opening. You know, that just reminded me that this truck can't pull this trailer because we don't have a trailer hot switch. So I just did a whole lot of work for nothing. Unhook it. We get to wreck another
you
May
kidding
West
me?
thing. We just can't win today. Just absolutely cannot win. We got dead batteries on one truck. The other truck can't pull a trailer. Let's hope that this third truck that we try will work. Well, this one starts at least, so that's a good start. It's just gonna be one of those days. That's not supposed to happen. No one will ever know. I guess they don't need the excavator because they're here and already halfway done with the dirt work. We need gravel and we're pumping tires. What do you think, Toby? A lot of action going on out there, isn't there? Yeah? You just gonna chill out in here and eat and drink water? Alright, so I'm on the way to town. They're already out of gravel before they even start. We do have a little stockpile at the farm that Randy's going to payloader from the stockpile to them, so they have something to do. And I think Eric is getting rid of, I'm just about to meet him here. He's going to dump his load of P-rock in a pile and start hauling gravel, so we'll get the belly dump here and our little dump truck hauling gravel to these guys. I think it's going to take quite a few loads, it's appearing like. There he is. Yep. So So, trucking. I normally don't get to drive trucks very much, but kind of refreshing. It's been a while since I've been down in a gravel pit here, and they're always moving locations where they're digging at and everything, so I have no idea where I'm driving or supposed to go to, but I'm looking for class 5, so hopefully I'm going to the right spot. Well, if you sit around and wait long enough, somebody comes and loads you. Well, that sure doesn't take long once you're knowing where you're going. 3 buckets and my truck's full. That must be a big bucket on that payloader. Must be huge. So that didn't go well at all. I did 2 loads and halfway back to town empty. This air valve here decided to start leaking, which I barely made it back home with having enough air. On top of that valve being shot, this valve is shot, which we kind of knew was going shot, but it still was working 2 years ago when we last used the trailer. But of course, when you don't use stuff, the problems get worse instead of better. So I didn't have enough air pressure to dump the truck, so then I stopped, and then it opened up, and then I got stuck, which is why Dad had to push me off the pile. And now we get to fix. So it is now noon though, so I can go eat. Oh, Eric, I don't know what's gonna be worse, taking apart that or putting in all the wiring into this tractor when you're the guy that took it out of the tractor.
You think that?
Good thing you'll be close, because I'll be yelling for you a lot.
You think that's the same?
Well, it don't look like it's the same.
That don't look the same at all. Did you tell them that this thing's extremely old and not a brand new one?
No, I didn't.
And they want a core. They want our
I like
old.
when they take the junk back.
Yeah. Well, tell them it'll be in our garbage.
I should have seen how much this cost. I know the total bill between that and the EHR code
Yeah.
is like $1,000 for 2 boxes this size.
You know,
Terrible what parts cost right now.
well, that certainly isn't the same. You think she'll work? It'll work.
It'll work. It'll work. Just send it. Did you get your steering wheel done?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How was that?
Quite invasive. Very invasive. Kind of like what we're doing to this poor tractor.
Yeah, there are so many harnesses for the planter, for the sprayer that need to go in here. My bracket is not here for whatever reason. It must be at kibble yet. So they're gonna bring it out tomorrow, I believe. And then I can get brackets in there, but we're just kind of draping cables everywhere.
Right.
Really no idea.
It's like working over a pit. You can't drop anyone.
So unfortunately, none of my brackets fit this tractor that came out of the 8430. So that's discouraging. Had to order a new $160 bracket. Lankota doesn't make them yet, so I had to get it through Deere. And I gotta find somewhere to put my fancy cup holder / phone holder here. There's a bunch of other neat things that this thing has. I really like this in the 8430 because my phone didn't fly out and bust me in the face every time I hit a rock or a bump. If you guys are interested in this company, they're pretty solid built. They got lots of mounting brackets for ATVs, really anything that you can imagine putting it in. Tractors, it works really nice for. I'll put the link in the description, and also if you use the code in the description, you can save 10% on your order. So we just had a delivery here. Look at our new toy. This is we had to buy this to work inside of that building there for our chemical warehouse because that is too tall. It fits in there. You could carry one tote in, but you cannot stack the totes on top of each other because the mast comes out faster than what the forks go up. So the mast will hit the ceiling before your forks are high enough to stack another tote. So we had to buy this to work in that building. I am actually excited to have this little forklift because it's gonna be nice in the wintertime around the shop and stuff also, and just a smaller, more nimble unit, especially for we're gonna need lots of space conservation in there. Conservation, is that a word? We're going with it because this will be able to fit in between the seed totes and be able to stack them in a row. That thing is so wide that you can't bury them and fit back in to the ones in the back. You got to move the whole shed, which is really inconvenient. So I am excited for this for that reason, so I can stack all like my 94 day in a row and then the 100-day corn and then 92-day or whatever it is, and not have to be so particular and spacing them out and everything. So this will be really nice for that because the forks go up first and then the mast goes up. So this is an LP unit. So it runs on LP. Nice quiet little guy. Barely know it's running actually. So I'm excited for this. I think it'll be really slick little outfit. Kind of adds to the expense of our repurposing a building, but it's a part of it. We got to have it for that building, so it is what it is. Ooh, it's so smooth. So it's got new tires on it. It's rubber air tires, so it should ride somewhat decent. I'm concerned about when it gets a little wet out, we'll probably get it stuck, but we'll get the yankum rope out, pull it out. Dig out!
Now you're gonna get it dusty. Get it in the shop. Or the hog barn. No, we better not put it out there yet. You know they're coming tomorrow, they put the door in?
Are they?
Yeah, I gotta get a plug-in wired up so that she's ready to go.
Sweet.
Yep.
This is gonna be nice.
Yeah, but how do you fill LP on this?
I have no idea.
Look,
We're new to this whole thing.
It's almost empty. We're in the help, I need attention zone. What's that noise?
I don't know. UPS. It's UPS is here. Delivery.
Yep. Okay, so that I think is the port that you open to bleed off the excess gas to allow liquid to come in, right?
I say you just take this into town and not try to blow us up.
Senex was out here today. I should have
Asked them.
what's this here hole for?
No idea. So this is coming along pretty nicely. We had to have our gas guy come out and extend onto our gas line for the heater because we had to go around our wall here. So he got that finished up today. So whenever we get the furnace hung in here, we can just poke right through that already existing hole there from the power from this unit that we dismantled. And then we're going to use the wires for that to actually power up the fan, which will work really slick. I like when things just work out like that. So the concrete guys here, I believe they're going to do this in a couple different pours. Number one reason why is because in front of the office, I think they got to drill down and do some piers for the deck that's going to be up above there eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's going to be a separate pour, probably more when they get the plans for the deck and everything. But they're going to start here. This is going to be kind of designed for power washing on out of the wash bays, and so it's going to come from there. This is 40 feet out, and then where this little string line is right here is going to be kind of flat or more of a ridge so that the water runs that way instead of out into the nice gravel. It'll hopefully run out into the grass or closer to the grass, and then hopefully the sediment settles here, and then we can use that big brush that we have on our skid loader and brush this all out into the grass, and there'll be 15 feet of gravel there, but it'll be a lot better than just a big mud slick through the whole yard like it's been previously. Then I think they're gonna come back when they get that poured, just because that is a lot of concrete to pour at once. They're gonna then come probably up to somewhere around here and pour that section next, but that'll just be on straight grade out there because we ain't gonna be power washing in front of the garage here. So that's what's been going on around here this lovely Monday. Didn't start out so great, but we got through it, and getting the stuff fixed up, and we'll be ready for tomorrow's troubles. So anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. I appreciate you sticking around this long, and we'll see you in the next one.